Hello, beautiful. I got a channel message. When we share our story, we give other people the opportunity to find us. Now, I channeled that this morning during a meditation. And I was picturing a lot of the people that comment, at least on my YouTube channel. There's a group of people that comment and kind of interact with each other, and even if they just like each other's comments. I was thinking about this, it was floating across my consciousness during my meditation, and it just made me realize that a lot of you have the opportunity to meet others in like in my collective, for instance, and then it branched out into this bigger message that I was receiving from Spirit about how, as it said, when we share our story, we give other people the opportunity to find us. And this is important because a lot of you are hiding, and most of my messages recently, Spirit has been pushing this hard, is about us stepping out of the shadows and making ourselves known in ways that we haven't felt safe, because it's time now, and we're needed. You know, we can't keep making excuses, those of us that still are. I know a lot of you are surrendered, but there are plenty of people out there that are still making excuses about logistics, about money, making demands of the universe and saying, I'm not going to do. I know there's a few of you doing this because you've commented in my feed. I know that you are giving the universe an ultimatum. I'm not going to do this until you give me this, or I'm not going to, I have to have this in place in order for me to do anything for Spirit again. And as a person who honestly has done this, or at least my own version of it, of just feeling almost petulant, like a child, like demanding things that I felt like I really deserved. And in most cases, it feels like we need them. For me, it was just physical, just humans, It wasn't money. It wasn't anything tangible. And I don't fault myself for that after the pandemic. But for some of you, it's, I'm not going to do it until you give me this amount of money. I'm not going to do it. I hope you can hear how petty this sounds to Spirit. And I'm honestly channeling a lot of emotion. I felt a little bit teary-eyed just now. And I don't know if that's the emotion of the collective or just the kind of reverberating effect of that sort of petulance, because it's creating a lot of stuck issues that don't need to be there. And this is not an easy message to deliver. I really just meditated before this, asked Spirit to speak through me and share whatever needed to come out. And oftentimes it's not a fun message. Sometimes it is. But this message is important because this moment is important, I'm hearing. And a lot of you that have been keeping up with my content know that this is a really big deal astrologically. Some of you have been anticipating it, but this is a real groundbreaking moment is what I'm hearing. I'm also being guided, ooh, good one, to read this other very short channeled message. You're being communicated to by different realms. The flow will remain steady during the next phase of this ascension. So a lot of you, including me, are feeling a lot of increased activity around you, spiritually speaking. You might wake up feeling where you've been traveling in the astral. You might wake up remembering dreams that are a little too real feeling, where you remember full conversations, where you're talking about revolutionary topics, where you're seeing into future realities that we're heading into, whatever it is, or you're communicating with other people in your soul tribe, maybe your twin flame, if you are on that path or if you believe in that. And regardless, just know that this is all part of it and that you're really protected right now. You are being encouraged, though, right now, I'm hearing, to cleanse your energy with regularity and with intention. And I just do this by asking my guides to help me clear my energy, and I visualize it. We have sovereignty, we have power over our lives. We don't need to work with someone else if we don't want to. I've worked with many people in my life. The reason why I am who I am is because I've worked with others and invested time and energy and money into this path. Like I have, but it doesn't mean you have to. So those of you that are so stuck on this money thing that you just can't see another way, know that you have opportunities to help yourself. Get on YouTube and look up a meditation where they go through a chakra cleanse. There are free, opportunities out there. And please don't ask me for anything else free. I give so much to this community. I'm just saying that to the few that have. It doesn't mean to turn to me and ask me for more. And some of you are. You're reaching out to me behind the scenes and asking for more. And I say this with love, but just recognize what you're doing. If anything, people should be reaching out to give to me. You know what I mean? This is an exchange. And we're these visionaries and, you know, these people, these prophets that are stepping forward, that are being guided to step forward by Spirit. We're not here to just pour forever from a cup that is never being replenished. We're here to be supported in our work. We're here to be supported. That's what I'm hearing. And that doesn't necessarily just mean money, right? I'm talking about emotional support, just giving thanks, saying thank you instead of asking for more. That's the difference, okay? So I hope you can receive that with love. And for those of you that haven't contributed through liking and subscribing or following, sharing, you know, commenting, consider doing that. Join us, like put your energy into this collective. And like I said, when we share our story, we give other people the opportunity to find us. So even if you're not ready to post publicly like I do, you might just share your story in the comments. Someone else is probably going to resonate with it, and you never know who you're going to meet. I'm being guided to tell some of you that you have soul family in my collective, and you know the only way to find out who they are is to put yourself out there, right? By either joining our collective, we meet once a month via Zoom, face to face via Zoom, or commenting and just like being a part of this, letting people find you. Start your own channel if you feel courageous enough, if you feel called. You're supposed to share yourself is what I'm hearing. That's part of this revolution. You know, we need your energy. We need your essence. We need your valuable assets and skills, whatever they are. It doesn't matter if it's creative, artistic, if it's a spiritual guidance surrounding, you know, mental health. It doesn't matter. There is no right way. There is no one way to get where we're going. I'm being guided to say, we're co-creating this, all right? We're all co-creating this in this collective, in this world, in this, you know, experience of ascension and awakening, new earth awakening. We are creating the new paradigm, all right? It's not just the people that you admire that are forging the path. Like, we're all a part of this. You've got to do your part is what I'm hearing. You've got to do your part. And you know what? There are people that are visionaries, that are dreaming the big dreams, and then there are the people that are going to put those big dreams into action. And there are levels, there are layers of people. And delegating is a big part of this, recognizing where you really fall. I've been thinking about that a lot myself. Excuse me. And just, you know, trying to figure out where my time is really well spent. And I want to share this now because I've been wanting to address it for those of you that do comment. That recently I've just been really overwhelmed with my new level of spiritual gifts that are coming in and the energy of the collective that I'm transmuting, because the energy is getting crazier and higher every second. That I haven't felt as driven to respond to comments, and I don't want you to think I don't read them. I do read them, and they impact me. Sometimes I read them, you know, multiple times in a day. It just really depends. Sometimes I don't look at them at all that day, and then I look at them the next day. But the point is, I do engage. I'm usually just too overwhelmed with all the collective energy to actually formulate a response, and you know what I mean? And I want you to know that I appreciate you. Please don't stop commenting just because I'm not engaged right now. I hope to figure out a balance in all the new work that I'm doing and still be able to respond to you. But if that's not the case, just know that it's not because I love you, or it's not because it's not because I don't love you. It's just because I'm trying to figure out how to best utilize my time. I give a lot to the collective, and I feel like you guys, you know, will understand that I can't respond to every single comment every time. And that's a reasonable thing for me to shift in my dynamic. So with that being said, if you want to work with me, if you want to join the Patreon community where we go live on Zoom, or, you know, you want to reach out to me about mentorship or private tarot reading, I'll put all that in the description box. But either way, thank you for being here. You're loved and appreciated. I'm glad you're here. I couldn't do this without you. This is a collective experience. You're part of this, all right? Don't forget that. I love you. Keep going. And you're not alone. Pray, meditate, get quiet. Sending love. Until next time.